Good morning. Welcome to Heart TV. My name is Kristen Hansen and thank you for joining me. Well, here we are again, Forgiveness Tuesday. And today our topic is a little bit more of a sensitive one, and that is betrayal. What do we do when our best friend or a sister, maybe a cousin, and in some cases our parent is intimate with our significant other? We may, on some level, expect that behavior from a partner. But when it comes to our best friend, the one person that we think we can trust everything with, or a family member, that shock is overwhelming and sometimes just completely devastating. If you've ever had that happen to you, you know what that feels like and how a part of you just wants to die. You don't have anyone to talk to, and the two people that you care about the most have coupled up together, and it can leave you feeling, oh my gosh, just emotionally distraught. The hurt, the pain, the anger, embarrassment and humiliation, all those things can be going on. This happened to me when I was 21. I had a 21st birthday party at my boyfriend's house. I had invited a lot of friends, and especially my best friend. And I don't know what occurred that night, but my best friend and I left together. And somehow or another, she ended up back at his house. And her and I worked together, and I found out about it, and it was such a mess. It made everyone around us uncomfortable. No one really knew what to do or say, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, forgive me," and everybody else around me wanted me just to get over it because they were uncomfortable. And that's not always possible. And in fact, the more people tell you to get over something, the worse the situation actually becomes. And what do we do when this happens? I know for myself that at 21, back in 1987, we didn't really have a whole lot of emotional healing things that we were talking about. We weren't talking about forgiveness and gratitude. And I actually happened to take that situation and use it to really propel myself deeper into my alcoholism. I ended up moving 4,000 miles away and just starting my life over. But what can we do instead? How can we move from all that hurt and anger into actually having our life back? Forgiveness isn't something that we can put a time limit on. It happens when it happens. Some people, it can happen quicker. Other people, it's important not to rush it, but at the same time, it's important not to lob around with it either. You want to stop playing that story in your head over and over again. You want to stop reliving the images and the pictures, and you want to stop telling the story to everyone that you meet of what so and so did to you and how they hurt you. Unfortunate things happen in this world to us. It's what we do with the information afterwards that truly matters. So my question is to you, what are you hanging on to this week that has given you the sense of betrayal? Have you ever had a friend hurt you? Have you had a partner hurt you? Have you had the both of them hurt you? Something that I've learned to do is to just, first of all, just take a deep breath. Realize this has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Secondly, stop playing that story in your head and stop talking about it out loud. Begin to concentrate and focus on yourself. What about you can you improve? Do you have relationship skills possibly you can work on? Have you wanted to change your style? Have you wanted to learn a new skill? Have you wanted to switch careers? Maybe go back to school? What about you do you like to change? We can't control what others do around us, but we can certainly control what we do with ourselves. So this week, I invite you to take a good look at yourself and what's been going on. Even if it was something that happened 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, are you ready to let go of this once and for all and stop blaming other people for what happened to you in your life? And if you do, I'd like to hear about it. You can either leave it below in the comments section of our video, or you can write me at Kristen@relationshiprecoveryinstitute.com. And I would certainly love to hear your story and hear how you're moving past this. So until next time, I wish you a happy week, and with love and blessings, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me.